Hello everyone, my name is Kat from The Yin Method, and in today's Yin Yoga tutorial we are going to be going through Sphinx pose and seal pose. So these are essentially back bends. They are opening through the front of our body, so stretching through our chest, through the fronts of our hips, the fronts of our legs, and we're feeling a compression in the back body. We're being really mindful that we're not causing or creating or feeling pain where we're compressing in our lower back in this pose. So meridian wise, I would do this in a spleen stomach class, so getting into the superficial front line of fascia, but I also will do it in a kidney and urinary bladder class where we're targeting that compression in the lower back. It can be really nice to come into this pose to break up. Often in kidney urinary bladder classes, we tend to do a lot of forward folding, which is a really nice stretch of the tissues of the back body, but to compress the back body as well is just a really nice change in those classes. So to come into Sphinx pose, we start on our belly. So laying flat on our belly, legs long, arms down by the sides or wherever they're comfortable to start with. To come in, we lift our chest, bring our elbows so they're stacking underneath our shoulders, and our arms are straight out in front. Now I like to have my feet about hip distance wide. You can take your feet as wide or as narrow as you need in this pose. See if you can relax your glutes, so relax your butt here, and just to start with, notice how it feels in your lower back. If there's any pain, you might need to back off. And to back off, we're relaxing our chest, letting our rib cage drop, but then we might just walk our elbows forward to bring that out of our lower back a little bit more. If it's still too much, you can come all the way down and just bring your head to the backs of your hands. Even with your head on the backs of your hands, you're getting a mild compression in the lower back and an opening through the front body. So that is our Sphinx pose. To come into seal pose, just be really mindful that it does deepen the compression in the lower back quite a bit for most of us. So we just need to make sure that we're feeling okay in the lower back as we move into the pose. So hands will walk out a little bit wider, so come to the edges of your mat, and then start straightening your arms and just see how it feels for you. Now, eventually in this pose, you might start walking your hands in closer to you, but for me, when I start walking my hands in closer than where they are now, I start to clench my butt cheeks and I really start to resist. It doesn't feel good for me. So keep your hands as far away as you need. If it doesn't feel right at any time, bend your elbows, come back to Sphinx, come back to heads on hands, and just go to where you need. To exit the pose, we walk our hands out in front, bring our chest down towards the mat slowly. You can have your hands reaching out in front or out to the side or down by the sides. One cheek is on the mat. And you can just be still, or it can also be nice to bend your knees, lift your feet, and gently let your feet drop from side to side. And give yourself some space for stillness as well. So there you have Sphinx and seal pose. Look after yourself. I will see you again soon. Bye.